Hi guys, it's new Vectrex game time again. Yes, it's 2020 and what better way to spend that horrific year than playing a very apt game, and that is USA Zombie Apocalypse. Great game to be playing in this write-off of the year. And yeah, another new indie Vectrex game. This one's from AR Vectrex, who very kindly sent this over, and I'm really excited to open this and have a look. I haven't played the game yet, but from the images I've seen, the packaging and contents and overall presentation of this look absolutely phenomenal. So really excited to play this. So let's open it up and have a look. So as I said, I'm very excited to open this as the contents just look fantastic from the images I've seen. Just a side note, the box is ever so slightly wider than a regular Vectrex game, so I don't think it would fit inside a box protector. Let me just cut open this seal here. What have we got then? First, let's have a look at the game itself. It's not a cartridge but a zombie head PCB. These are available in black or red, and that does look awesome. As you can see there, the eyes are little LEDs, and once plugged into the Vectrex, the eyes light up. Next we have the overlay, and I'll just remove the protective film. So the overlay looks quite interesting. With most Vectrex games, the overlay simply adds colour or creates a rough outline for the play area, but with USA Zombie Apocalypse, the overlay actually combines with the Vectrex display to give the player various bits of information. The top section there is reserved for this, kind of like a heads-up display, and I'll show you how that works once the game is on. And the lower section here is the actual play area. The manual comes in the form of this piece of stiff card, and the printing quality is really nice. It tells you how to navigate the menu and the game modes, and how to interpret the overlay and in-game elements. The last two items are really nice little touches. First is this controller overlay. It's made of what feels like perspex, and it's quite thick. It looks fantastic on the controller and fits perfectly. I think the reverse is sticky, but I just placed it on the controller and it still looked great. The other item is simply a little bonus novelty, a ticket. This is again very nicely made, being good quality plastic. Thank you for participating in the adventure. It's basically like a plane ticket but for some sort of space flight. Not sure what that has to do with taking on zombies in the USA, but hey, it looks pretty damn cool. I can imagine buying this ticket in the future for a flight across the solar system. So that's all the gubbins included. We're certainly off to a good start here. I've never seen such a well presented Vectrex game. So let's have a play. Just before we have a look at the game in action, I'll just quickly show you the menu options. There are three modes: Classic, which I'll be showing you, Survival mode, where you just have to last as long as possible against a never-ending horde of zombies, and Sniper mode, in which you're limited to one bullet per zombie and they can only be killed with headshots. Each mode can be played 1 or 2 player. You can also toggle humans on or off, view the game's credits, and calibrate the screen position if you need to match it up with the overlay, although the manual does warn that this can cause slowdown. As the name USA Zombie Apocalypse suggests, the game is set in the USA during a zombie apocalypse. The aim of the game is to travel from state to state searching for 3 bomb parts. You navigate using the map of the US up above, selecting any state you like. Events are randomly generated each game, so you'll never experience exactly the same game every time you play. Select a state and you'll find yourself encountering one of 3 scenarios. The most common is zombies. A wave of zombies will come at you, and all you have to do is move your target reticule around the screen and shoot them. Human survivors also pop up, so you'll need to avoid shooting them. If a zombie gets to you or you shoot a human, it's game over. There are no lives or continues, so one mistake and you're a goner. The remaining number of zombies you need to shoot to complete the level is displayed here by the little exit sign where it says kills before leaving. Your ammo is displayed at the top right to the left of the bullets. Ammo is limited, so better to be accurate than to go blasting at random. Occasionally on these zombie levels you'll find one of two collectibles. One is extra ammo, indicated by this little bullet symbol. Shoot it and you'll gain 20 extra shots. The other is this nuke symbol, which is one of the 3 atom bomb parts. You're aiming to collect all 3 of these, which will defeat all the zombies and win you the game. Maybe this explains your ticket to space. If you're nuking the US, then it's probably a good idea to have an exit strategy. The other 2 scenarios you'll encounter are either bats or rats. Both of these levels work in exactly the same way. You just shoot the required number of animals. There doesn't seem to be a time limit and they don't attack you in any way, so I found the best strategy here was to just be patient and take my time shooting them. Pointless wasting ammo on these sections, especially seeing as bonus ammo never appears on these stages. Now, the randomly generated levels do bring with them an element of luck. I had one game where I had about 3 bat stages in a row, and as they never have ammo to collect, I simply ran out of bullets. That brought with it a bit of a flaw in the game design. I had no bullets, but yet the game continued. In a zombie level this is fine, as if you run out of ammo, a zombie will kill you within seconds, thus ending the game. But run out of ammo on an animal stage and it just continues on indefinitely. This happened to me and I had to actually reset the game. I may be missing a way to avoid this, and if anyone knows otherwise then please let me know. A minor niggle, but one worth noting. Of course, the luck element to the randomised levels also extends to the bomb pieces, as you might get lucky and find some very quickly, or not find any at all for a while. The states you choose also come into play, as I assume at the start of the game it just randomly assigns each state a scenario, and which states contain bullets and bomb pieces, rather than determining this once a stage is selected. USA Zombie Apocalypse is essentially a twist on a shooting gallery game, and a really good one. It's very fun and definitely has that one more go factor. And the overlay is probably the best overlay I've ever seen for a Vectrex game, because it adds to the gameplay in ways that have never been explored to this extent. Usually I play my Vectrex using the UV frame and overlays, but I'll definitely be sticking with the original overlay to play this game. Unfortunately, I have one major gripe with the gameplay, and that's the human survivors. Sometimes a zombie and a human will be very close together, or even one on top of the other, and it's literally impossible to avoid shooting the human. Several times I was 100% certain I was shooting the zombie, and the "don't kill humans" game over screen would pop up. I'll pop some examples of this on screen. Very frustrating, and the one flaw in an otherwise very well thought out game. This issue also happens with zombies, so if there are 2 zombies coming at you one in front of the other, you'll need to shoot both very quickly, because sometimes the shot for some reason will kill the zombie behind the nearest one. This tells me that it is probably impossible to avoid killing a human if you get a human behind a zombie. If I shoot a human by accident, hey, that's on me, but it feels terribly unfair when one of these unwinnable instances occurs. But to be honest, without this the game would be rather easy, so it probably adds an extra level of difficulty despite it being a bit unfair, and adds some longevity to the experience. But let's not end on the one bad note, because I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's definitely a game that I'll be playing a lot more of, and I'm yet to collect all 3 bomb pieces, so I have that to aim for. You can buy yourself a copy at AR Vectrex, and I'll link their website down in the video's description. It is rather pricey even for an indie Vectrex game, but when you consider the overall presentation and what you're getting, including the light up PCB and the controller overlay, it's not that bad at all. Thanks for watching.